Right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. First, the somewhat obligatory correction to the duh moment of last session. Give to Ludleth. Pretty sure that's that guy there. Let's go and check. Ludleth. So.
O thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords, I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
There, give the transposing killed. He ain't got no legs. He's a Vietnam vet.
Listen, this might pique thine interest. Before I was a Lord of Cinder, I was a student of transposition, the process of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. A forbidden art that once left a foul stain upon Corland's honor. 'Tis an art that grants powers once thought unattainable. Most transposing kilns were lost with Corland, but this place is a crossing for all manner of cursed objects. If thou happenest upon a transposing kiln, bring it to me, quick. Listen, with the
Yep.
if,
Yes.
oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Right then. So, I need souls. But it looks like I might just be able to swap the soul rather than having to upgrade a weapon like you did in Demon's Souls. It's more like the Dark Souls 2. So we've got a Hollow Slayer Great Sword. He's 18 dex. Great Sword used for a lifetime by a masked knight. Harbours the fears that lurk within the minds of hollows and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a proper mirror knight long ago. Two-hand to execute special sword techniques, which is its stance. Is this Lucatil's sword or something? It's got a pretty good base damage, given it's unupgraded. Anyway, Vort's Great Hammer, 30 strength. Great Hammer wielded by Vort, the Outrider Knight of the Boreal Valley. Weapon is imbued with frost and causes frostbite. Frost accumulates in the body, causing frostbite, which saps not health, lowers absorption, and slows stamina recovery. Perseverance, anchor weapon in earth to temporarily boost poise, damage reduced while activated. That's 50. Whatchamacallit, frostbite. Which is the help. That one's the help. No, that didn't actually say anything useful. Alright. Arstor's Spear. What's that using? The rotted greatwood, yep. One of the curses that festered within the belly of the greatwood, and a terrible weapon favoured by Earl Arstor the Impaler. Isn't that name from Dark Souls 1, Arstor of Karim? The spear is enwreathed in rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Defeating foes restores HP. Shield Splitter, take a large step forward and make a single force thrust to punch your enemy shields and inflict damage. So I can't actually use any of these weapons, and these are Pontiff's Left Eye. Which ring that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights recovers HP with successive attacks. Interesting. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. Sounds like the Ring of the Evil Eye, except it says with attacks instead of kills. So, mace or that, and I can do that or that. So, the Vort items don't actually cost souls to make either. Interesting. Interesting. I'll probably look up these sorts of things, see if I actually want to do any of them as I get souls. Or I might not bother with this playthrough.
Knowest thou of our purpose?
Is this new?
5 thrones
Yes.
will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
Okay, that pretty much completely nullifies my lore speculation of earlier, where I wondered if this was an Age of Dark. He's basically confirming that no, it is the end of the Age of Fire, and we need to... He wants us to rekindle, relink the flames, whatever.
Knowest thou?
Alright, that's...
I'm... Now,
okay.
do not be away overlong.
And have a closer look, he says. I have had a closer look. Alright, so obviously the 4 main bosses, it's kind of a pattern of Souls games, Dark Souls at least. Kill the 4 main bosses and they'll probably end up on these thrones. Now, there was something else I wanted to try before continuing on. It's quicker for me to go backwards. Unless that prick of a giant frosty dog thing is back. I sort of gave a throwaway line. He does not appear to respawn. At the last episode, when I said, oh hey, not Sigmar, whatever your name is. Sigvard, was that it? There was something going up. Why don't you stand on top of it while I raise the lift? And then I realised, maybe I can do that myself. Perhaps, not 100% sure if this will work. And he has gone. But if I send this back down... Nothing in these alcoves. Now, what happens? See? I can go up. Isn't that interesting? What? Hang on. I heard you again. Where are you? Okay. That sounds like there's going to be a secret. I think there was a bit... I think I can get off onto there. Alright. Let me try and do that without killing myself. There you are. I bet someone tried to jump off there. Alright. Is this where that archer sniper guy was?
Ah. Oh. Don't disappear like that. You have me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
The fuck is that?
On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road. I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think. I could try...
Okay. I don't know where I am from here. Yeah! Who's shooting? And why? It looks like I'm probably going to have to fight that asshole. Where's it? I can't tilt the camera up high enough to see if that guy's up there. So, hang on. Is this vaguely familiar? Yes, inside that building. I think that's where the Zweihander little guy is. It's the bridge. There's those guys. There's guys on top of that throwing firebombs. Somewhere down there's the shortcut back to the other bonfire. Alright, I kind of know where I am. You appear to have heard that. Probably cheese.
No!
Whoops.
You should have waited. Well, it's too late now.
Oh, Jesus!
I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
Fuck. Ow. I don't seem able to get away from this fucker at all. I don't want to actually accidentally hit what's his name there either. A fire gem. I believe I can infuse a weapon with fire now.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
What's Siegbräu?
To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
Yeah, fist bump. You have a quaff from your invisible tankard there. Toast? Oh, cool.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
That was a sudden nodding off. Okay, so yeah. It's Sigmire. He might have a different name and a slightly different voice, but yeah, it's Sigmire. Now, there's you, at the top of the tower. Homeward Bone. Right, what is Siegbrow? Special. German infused Titanite found in rare cases inside demons, used in infusion to create fire weapons, inflict fire damage but lose scaling effects. 7 of those. Where are you? Must be in here somewhere then. There. Restores HP and boosts frost resist. Special brew of Sigvard of Katarina, perfect for travel in his jolly barrel mug. Restores HP and temporarily boosts frost resistance. Leave it to Sigvard to discover a drink that even an undead can enjoy. Not Estes. Perhaps his long years spent undead have left him wanting to drain a cup or two and revel as if he were still among the living. Okay. And yes, the other thing I wanted to do... What can I get rid of? How about I switch that one for... Oh, collapse. I don't remember getting that. What's collapse? Okay. And... toast. Amusing. Right, so down there, down here. What are they just more of those? That thing's alive. It's moving. There's an item there. I think I'll have to shoot that down. Hello? No, you're not alive. This area is much bigger than I first thought. And I initially thought it was pretty big. So the screen just dimmed along the bottom as if someone was talking to me. But I think it might actually have been a graphical glitch. And this is back to here, so... didn't appear to be anything down there. That's... yep, I know where that is. It's the base of the tower. Alright, what else have we got in here?